Hey, how's it going? So, ArchMage is the next class coming out. It's coming out on Friday. So, I don't know why this is a work in progress. It's like when Call of Duty does a beta and they say that it is a beta. It's not. It's a preview of the class. Yeah, so this will be out very soon. And it's looking all right. I watched a little bit of this, and there's some more info below it as well we'll go over in text form. But yeah, let's check out this video. There is music playing, but yeah, we're just no music. I don't know if it's copyright or not. Not gonna take that risk. So we can see it's multi-target, as we would assume by the name ArchMage, and it's doing some damage. You can see right there that is a 5,600 damage over time to what looks like I'll assume that's 3 targets and not 2. Can't really see the third one, but yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that you're not really seeing with the white text there. Gotta look, pay attention, look closely. You're not seeing dots running here at all. The dot might be the 5 skill, so maybe that's on like a timer. But it's looking like all right damage, to be honest. It's looking pretty good. And based on the text below, it better be all right damage. I really hope this isn't another Dragon of Time situation where it takes them like a year to make the class half decent, or it's just a terrible class for the majority of the time it's existed in the game. But yeah, this is looking good. Lots of farming, and we actually get a look at the class art here as well. And oh, what was that? Oh, 14, 12, and 14. 3 targets that was with a 7k dot running on at least one of the targets there. So yeah, that's interesting. Oh no, 2, 3 targets got a dot there. Yeah, that's like 7,100. Yeah, really nice. So looking like a lot of damage. What are these the quests for the class as well? It might be like teasing the quest to require it right there. Yeah, this probably is teasing the requirements to farm it at the same time. So yeah, they're showing off different skills. Supernova 26 on multiple targets. Man, the damage really scaled up this game. Showing the class dying, which is good. I love when I die at AQWorlds. It's the best. More damage. Lots of it. It's a single target combat. Very cool. Look at that heal too. 3,200 on the heal. Nice. So we got that video. Looks really good. It'll be linked in the description if you like to watch it without me talking over it. So yeah, go check it out. Go like and retweet and all that stuff. And yeah, so there's a little thread here below from ETC that goes over just 2 things. Okay, I refreshed it and it's a few more than 2 things. But yeah, let's go over it really quick. ArchMage will be an end game farming class that's heavily build oriented and offers lots of room for optimization. It will not necessarily be better than the existing meta, but can be. That's interesting wording. It will also fill a few roles aside from farming, such as sub-soloing and sub-support use. That sounds really familiar to Legion Revenant. Being an endgame class, the farm will be quite long, with a greater emphasis on difficulty instead of just length. In the same vein as Dragon of Time, albeit a bit longer. Sorry, coughing, but a bit longer than Dragon of Time, you say. Well, Dragon of Time, the farm for that really depended on how much of the story you finished. I imagine the class designers include the length of completing the story in the time to farm Dragon of Time when they think about it like that, I would assume. So if it's longer than that, Jesus. Insignias are not required, but will offer shortcuts. I like that. Depending on how big those shortcuts are. There are no time gates. That's very nice as well. So I'm liking what I'm reading, other than this has me a little worried, but we'll see. So animations and set art are still work in progress, is subject to change. That's kind of weird considering it's coming out on Friday. Anyway, the class has an auto attack, 4 skills, and 3 passives, same as most. Of the clips shown, all of the taken with a full enhancement traits build. Oh, okay. Several are taken using damage boosts, and a couple using potions. Oh, really now? Oh, so that's very misleading to how I imagine a lot of people would be using it in a normal farming situation. Like, people aren't popping potions to farm. But anyway, well, most things aren't being farmed with potions, I'd imagine, other than ultras. But I don't like that. They shouldn't be doing this. I would prefer if they're demonstrating a class, they're demonstrating base value. So, because every class you look at is demonstrated with base value. Maybe damage boosts, because most people are with that, but traits, everything. Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess that is part of the game now, with traits and damage boosts and potions. But I don't know about showing it off with that. That's a little misleading, especially if you didn't read that and you just looked at this video. You're like, oh, gee, can't wait to farm this class. And you get the class and you're like, wow, this kind of sucks compared to what I saw in that video. If you didn't go through and read this thread, which the thread is hidden, by the way, unless you click on one of the comments, so you're not really going to see it if you're just looking at the video. But anyway, really cool. Class seems all right, even if you take into consideration that there might be a potion running, or there might be, like, there definitely is NSOD here, and there definitely is traits running. It still looks pretty good. We'll have to wait till we actually get in our hands, though, to see how it actually performs. Yeah, of course, like any class, like, you could make almost any class look good with the right combinations of things running on it, right? But it's how it actually is when you actually get it that matters. So yeah, that's your ArchMage class. There is actually a peek at the class art. Oh my god, I hit my key to record it. Took it off the frame it was on. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so you can actually see the class there. So that's what it'll look like with all the skills and everything there. So yeah, pretty neat. It's a Lay art. This is the art that Lay was teasing a while ago. So yeah, looking pretty good. Let me know what you think of the class in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you like this. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We will be attempting to start the farm for this on Friday when it comes out. So check back for the channel for that. There's also going to be an update. The anniversary of the actual event with the free 500 ACs and everything is on Tuesday this week. So if you didn't see, like, if you haven't seen any news posts and you're just watching this video, the event's on Tuesday. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.